everybody, and thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me once again. Today it's Mother's Day, so if you're a mother or if you have a mother, say to them some good words. But other than that, today we are going to create a countdown timer. I think that this is the fourth project that I'm going to be doing that has to do with a timer. And I already have down in the description box some links for the images that we're going to be using. And yeah, but I think pretty much that's it. We can start. If you have any question, as always, you can comment below, and also please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Alrighty, you can comment on what you want this countdown timer to be, but I already have something on my mind and I will try to do that. But if I see a comment that says something different, then I will try to switch it. This time I haven't wrote anything into the HTML. Sometimes I have like the basic parts with HTML head and body, but this time I didn't do that. But I guess we can write it right now. The JavaScript part, this time I think that I will write it inside the HTML because it's not going to be something very big. So I will write here the tag for script, but then we can change that as well. Okay, so let's start with the body. Then I will go to the CSS and last but not least the JavaScript body. Okay. Oh, and one more thing, the previous time some of you couldn't hear me very well, but if you can hear me now, maybe just leave a comment so I know that everything works fine. Okay, so for our timer, the body will have like a basic styling. I will go with header 2 and I will just write countdown timer, and maybe I can also give like here a style with text align center. Okay, I'm not using any library or anything here, so HTML is empty, CSS is empty, and also JavaScript is empty. We will continue working like that. What else do I need here? Okay, let's create a div, and this div will be our main thing. We will create everything inside here. So I guess I can also give it an ID. We will play with days, hour, minutes, and seconds. So I will name that days box and then style. Okay, so now I can start creating here a few more things. I think that my timer will be about Christmas, and I know that it's not like the thing that a lot of people are looking for these days. More people are interested about their jobs, their health, and stuff like that. But I thought that we could do something funny to just distract ourselves a little bit. So let's go with our first date, December. So it's going to be 25 December and then 2020. December, do I write that correctly? I think so. Okay, and after that let's go with HR, so we can have like a line, and then we can go with days remaining, and here is when we warned the days, the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. So each time I can, let me copy that, paste it here. So this one is going to be days box, and I'm going to copy that, paste it like 3 more times or 4 times. One, it's going to be for the days, then for the hours, for the minutes, I'm just going to type mins, and the last one is going to be for the seconds. Okay, and instead of days, I'm going to copy that as well. I'm going to need, let's do it days, and then HR and hours, come on. Okay, I will copy this, and instead of hours here, I'm going to use minutes, and I know that you know the drill by now, but the last one is going to be seconds. Okay, I think that we are cool here. We're going to use these ideas in the JavaScript part, and yeah. Alright, I can see some of you in the comment. Hi to all of you. Cool. Let's go and take the days box style and go to the CSS and start typing everything here as well. I don't think that for the HTML we need anything else, but we will check that later as well. So let's try to make this thing a little bit more beautiful, and I'm going to start with body. But before I forget, I also have the days box style that I want to change. So for the body, I want to have a background image, and I have like 2 sites that I usually use for images. One of that is Unsplash, and again in the description box I have the link for that. I have searched for Christmas backgrounds, and there are quite a few cute Christmas backgrounds. And the other thing is here on Pexels. Again, there are like a bunch of things. I typed the same thing, like Christmas images, and I liked that one because it's simple, and in the middle we can have the timer. So I will copy the image address and I will go back to my timer. And again, if you have like any other suggestion about sites with images and stuff like that, just leave a comment and I can check it. Okay, so let's go to have our image, and in order to have an image, it's pretty simple. You go to background image, and then you give the URL, so it's going to be like that. And now you can add some things to make it a little bit better, like background repeat, which is going to be no repeat because we don't want to repeat that image many times. And you can also give a background size. Usually these things go like together. Let's keep with contain, and then background attachment, I think it says. Yes, okay, so it's fixed. And the last thing is to give a background color. Let's go with background. Where is it? Okay, I cannot see it, so background. Okay, background color. Now for background color, I'm not very sure. Oops, that shouldn't be on days box style. This thing should be on body. Okay, so for background color, I think that, okay, this one, the black one, is quite good, but I can suggest you something like a little bit different. As you can see up here, I have 2 tools for colors. One of them is Colorzilla, and it's of course free, and the other one is Eyedropper. So I will click on Eyedropper, and it has 2 functionalities, one called Eyedropper and the other one is like color picker. It's really simple to use. I will go to color picker, and you can choose like different colors here, or you can go to Eyedropper and you can select a color from here. The last colors that I used were these ones. I think that I like that one, but we will see. If I don't like it, maybe later we can change that. So yep, let's type that as well. And then what else do I need? Maybe I can also use a color, so not only a background color but also a color. Let's go, and black is okay, but if I don't like it, maybe again we will change that. Cool. And the other thing that we have is this days box style, so you can make like this lines here and this box right here a little bit better. We will start this time with a color or maybe a background color. Okay, let's start with a background color. And we can make that one as, let's say, blue, so it will have like a big contrast. But now this time the color of the letters should be white and not black. And I can also give some margin like auto, and probably also give some width. This is like too big, I can make it a little bit smaller. And what else? I think that we can change the textile line. Maybe we can go with center. The letters are definitely too small and I want them to be bigger, so let's also add font size. I'm going to play with EMs and not like pixels, so we can see 1 EM. Maybe I can do it like even bigger, 1.2 EMs. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. And I can also add some padding. Let's start with top and 20 pixels. Yep. And also let's give it a padding bottom of 20 pixels and see how that looks like. Yeah, I think that it looks okay, so I will stick with these things, and maybe later if we don't like it, yeah, we can change these things. I can see a question here like, do you have a Discord? Yes, I do have a Discord. I don't have a server there, but I do have like I am in some Discord channels. Okay, let's continue a little bit with our project right here, and then maybe we can talk more about Discord if you like. And yeah, I was thinking about having a Discord server, but I don't know, I'm not very sure, I'm not very confident with that, but let me know your thoughts, and maybe this is something that I could discuss more. Alright, lovely. Now let's go with our fun part, which our fun part is going to be our JavaScript. And as I said in the beginning, we are going to write the JavaScript here in the head. Our function is going to be, so let's go here, and our function, okay, it's going to be maybe countdown timer or something like that. Timer, okay, cool. And before I forget it, we should also call this function after like this div ends. Okay, so let's go script and script like so, and now I can call my function like so. Okay, so now I'm sure that I'm not going to forget about it, and I'm also sure that I don't have any typo, because if you have like watched my previous videos, you know that sometimes I do some silly typos and then I can't find what's wrong. Anyway, let's start with creating some basic variables that we are going to need. Sorry about that. We absolutely need the dates. We want 2 dates. The first one is going to be about Christmas, so it's going to be new date, and let's go with December December. Oh my god, my voice. Let me drink some water and I can continue. Okay, I think that I'm better now. We will continue with 2020, and then for the time we're going to go with 24, and pretty much that's it. So Christmas is 25, but I just gave it 24 plus this time, so I think that it's going to be okay. And let's continue with the other variable that we want to take the current date. So to do so, I'm going to use just new date, and pretty much that's 8. Let's calculate the date by making the time difference, so time diff, and I can give it like Xmas for Christmas, get time, and I can also do it like now dot get time. Alrighty, I think that it's going pretty okay. No, I hope that I'm not sick. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but now I think it's better, so hopefully I'm not sick. I don't have anything. You know, the time is weird, you don't want to get sick now, so hopefully I'm okay. Time diff, we want to make an if statement, so we will do it like so. If the time is December 25, almost like 25, then we are okay. So if this is the case, we will do a clear timeout. Time, come on, time out. And inside there we are going to have the timer. Clear timeout, okay. And we can also type something like document dot get, not get, but write. Okay, document dot write, and Christmas is here. It's a little bit weird, we don't even have summer, but I'm waiting for Christmas. Anyway, I just wanted a fun project and I thought that Christmas is always fun, so why not? Okay, we do have that. Maybe I can do that less or 0, and then clear timeout and the timer. Okay, so let's go to create some more variables. We need seconds, and we will get the math.floor. I'm going to use the time diff that we've already used before. So the time diff, and I will divide that with 1000. And this is for the seconds, but I want to do the same thing for minutes, hours, and days. So let's change that to minutes, and probably hours, and last but not least, days. And I should also change that this time for minutes. Since I have already calculated the seconds, I can give here the seconds and divided that by 60. So then for hours, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to calculate it by taking the minutes and again divided that by 60. And then for days, I will also calculate it by taking the hours and divided that by 24. So basically the only thing that you need here is to have the seconds, and if you have the seconds, then you can like manipulate it however you want. By having the seconds, you can find the minutes, the hours, the days, etc. So to make it like a little bit more complete, we have to make it like so. We have to take the mod 24 for the hours. I'm going to copy that and just paste it 2 more times. So one we have for hours, Then we will do it like so to calculate the minutes, and then again for the seconds. So let's copy that. Alright, cool, we have that. I think that it's going pretty okay so far, but we haven't still see anything here. The last thing that we want to do is to take the document dot get element by ID, and our ID was like, I think, days box, but let's check that. Yes, it was days box, so let's give it here, and let's go with inner HTML. I think this is all in capital HTML. If not, again, we will check it. And now I'm giving the days, and as you can see here, we have the days. Oh my god, we need 228 days. Oh, I thought that it was less than that. Okay, so let's see how many hours we need. We have days, we have hours here, and let's give that as hours. And then that one, I think it was like mins, and that one was sex, and I can give that as minutes, and this one as seconds. Okay, let's check that. We have 2, 2, 8, 13, 5, 7, and 2. I think that it looks like pretty okay. Of course, some like minimal adjustments we can make, like we can change a little bit the color here, or we can make it like more responsive. But I think that you got the main idea, and pretty much that's it. If you want to discuss like anything else, just please leave a comment and I will do my best to answer it. If you have also like any question, feel free to ask me either here like right now or even later. And one last thing is, if you recreate this project, and I'm going to leave the link for this project in the description box, so if you recreate it, make sure to tag me so I can see it. Alright guys, that was it. So, oh, I can see your question that says, what, 13 hours? Yes, it's 13 hours, but also it's 228 days. So maybe we could calculate the months as well and stuff like that. But it's not only 13 hours, it's 228 days. Alrighty, again, if you have like any question or anything, let me know. I'm wishing you a beautiful and productive day. See you really soon. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a beautiful day.